Okay. Oh, then you find that, oh, very strange. Okay. 10 to 19 become October 19. Very good, not very good now, right? So you have to format them. So let me say something like this. I'm going to have 0 to 9, then 10 to 19, 20 to 29. All the way, you see a large number. Large number is actually, this is from the, okay, this number from the first one, right? So I use the second one. I use the number not actually from the from here, but I just come up with some number here. So I have the number is different, right? So the number are different here. So 70, 76. Okay, let's see where. Okay, altogether how many number are there? So altogether my number in this case 5. Okay, and then okay, they're actually here. Okay, the number 57, 74, 70. Okay, let's check the number I have here. Okay, so it's different number. So that's why I just show you a demo here. So it's the same as copy the number. All together how many number there? It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 number, 5 row, and let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, altogether I have 15 numbers. So different from the one in the, okay, different from the one in the PBL, right? But I have 15 number here. So I group a number. In this case, I group them as before I do them, okay, I think I have how many classes there? So I think I have 10 classes, okay? So let's try. So all these numbers are very close. So this number most likely are test result, okay? Test result. So I think the smallest number you can see is actually 5. Okay, small number is 5. And the largest number is I think it's 93, right? 93 should be the largest number. So let me put in the 10 classes first. So I'm going to say format a quest. I right click here, right click, I format the cell. So I make up 10 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I now format the cell. Right click, format the cell. I want them as text here. Format cell. Okay, format cell. I want them as a text, not month, not number. Okay, I want them as a text here. So click text here. So this is what I want. Okay, so okay. So when I type, so the time you don't get month now. Okay, so 10 to 19. October 19 now, right? So 10 to 19, then 20 to 29, then 30 to 39, and 40 to 49. Okay, then 50 to 59, and then 60 to 69, then 70 to 79, then 80 to 89, then 90 to 99. I think the largest is 99 already. This is enough already. Okay, so the classes, I mean, group of them in case you want to group them, right? Let's see count. So each classes for 0 to 9, we have a limit there. The limit is actually upper limit. Is it 9? Okay. First is 9. 9. Okay. Then 19. Every class got 19. Okay. This is for you to keep track the marks here. Let me later on I show you, because this one like the limit there, the interval got a limit, so put down the limit first. This is called upper limit. Do some summary here. So upper limit here. So because this is called upper limit here. Then we're going to do some counting now, right? The counting actually we can use the command called frequency. So you put an equal sign there, frequency. So you type frequency there. Okay. EQ and CY. Then open up bracket where the number come from, right? The number come from this number. This is a number where you have taken out the number here. So this is B1 to K5. Okay, B1 to K5 from column B to K5. K5 is the last row. Okay, B1 to K5 for my case. So afterward, you put a comma. Tell people how you divide a number. Divide a number, you copy this one and close the bracket. Okay, I forgot to do something. So balik here. Okay. So I'll have to highlight this whole block first. Then equal. Then frequency. Okay. Frequency. Then the data, the number are coming from here. Then comma. Then how to divide the number according to here. Limit here. Close the bracket. Then you have to press something, right? Control, Shift, Enter. 3 buttons together. Okay. Control, Shift, and Enter. 3 buttons together. Control and Shift and Enter. Okay. So all together, it tell you there are 15 numbers there. Okay. If you add up, you can find out whether this is correct, right? Let me find how do you find a total number. Okay, you can actually put out a formula, sum of this number. So bracket here, then enter number there. So you can count actually how many number are there. So this is called, this table is called the frequency distribution. Okay, this table here is called frequency distribution, right? So here, after you divide the data into classes, then the classes here, this is called frequency distribution. Okay, now let me go back to the, okay, let me go back to the question here. So I'm going to share again the question. Okay, so question here, what you have just now was frequency distribution table, right? And now I want to do a cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency is actually keep on adding from the, for example, I want to find out how many less than 9.5 now. So let me go and share the screen again. Okay, okay, so I want to see how many actually less than. Okay, you see the marks. These are all the marks. Okay, these are all the marks for student. Your in the PBL, we actually use the number of transaction in the ATM machine, but this now I use another set of data here. So now I want to set something called the class boundary. Boundary. Okay, please. So okay. So the boundary actually starting from minus 0.5. Okay. This is actually minus 0.5. I want minus 0.5, right? So automatically a number now minus 0.5. From the first one, left side is 0. So take 0.5 away from 0 is minus 0.5. Then the right side is 9 now. So you put 8 and 1.5. So you can keep on doing this. So next one is 10 to 19. Okay, 10 to 19 now. So the next one, 10 to 19 is boundary is 19.5 now. So 19.5 is the boundary. Then 29.5. Every time increase by 10. And 39.5. 39.5 is the boundary of 30 and 39, right? So so next one is 49.5 and 59.5 and 69.5 and 79.5 and 89.5 so this so let me recap again. So for example, the frequency of 0 to 7 mark, 0 to 9 mark. And so new one student and see here 5. So that's why one student only. Right? How many students get between 10 to 19 mark? Okay, there are 2 students. Where are they? Okay, there are 2 students. Where are they? 10 to 19 mark. One is here. 19.
Sir.
And 15. So this
Hello.
is
Lagging
cumulative.
Hello.
Yes.
Hear you lagging.
And
Sir, you lagging, sir.
so clear now? Okay. Yeah.
Still lagging, still lagging.
You're lagging.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
don't
sir,
worry.
you lagging. Sorry,
We only celebrate
Lagging,
Chinese New Year.
Okay. Never mind. Lagging. Okay, so I know lagging, right? Sometimes the network not so good here. So I'm going to do the cumulative frequency that and you see what happened to actually do this, right? So I will say the first thing is 0. First number is always 0. Right? Always set to 0. Okay. Then what you're trying to do is how many marks is less than, how many marks are less than 9? Okay, what you do is take this number, you pick a formula is this. Take this number, which is R3, for me it's R3 now, take this number here, plus the number in the frequency distribution. Okay, then this one. This will tell you how many marks is less than 9. Okay, okay, the one is how many marks is less than 9 is actually okay, you can say 1. Okay, first one, how many marks less than 0.5? Minus 0.5 is 0. How many marks less than 9? Okay, 9.5, right? It's 1. As you can hear now. So what you can do is copy this information, Control C, and paste. Okay, paste V. Then you can see that, okay? You can count, how many marks less than 19.5? Where are they? 1 and 2. 3 of them. So that's right. 3 marks are less than 19.5. How many marks is less than 29.5? 29.5 is 1, 2, 1, right? You see, these are the marks less than 29.5. There are 4 of them. There's a 4. How many marks is less than 39.5? So you count. These are the marks less than 39.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? You see the 6 number here. So how many marks less than 99.5 is 50, because altogether there are 50 students only. Right? This is called cumulative frequency distribution. Inside the notes there, okay, inside the PBL here. So let me go to the sharing again. Inside the, yeah, you can see this one, cumulative frequency distribution. This is what they want. Okay, so this is about construction of this table. Now, if I want to do the graph, okay, how do you draw the graph of this thing? We call it ogive here. We call it ogive. Draw the ogive. Okay, ogive of this graph. Ogive is actually the graph of cumulative frequency distribution. So let me go back to the team again, the share out, how to draw this, right? So, and then draw this now, Microsoft, right? So what I'm going to do is, you want to draw the cumulative frequency, right? What you do is, insert, okay, insert a graph here. So what I'm going to insert, you can see that I put insert here, then graph, insert line graph, okay, line graph, then you select, I think this one, okay, this is not very good here because I don't want this part, okay, so let me copy this one first. Okay, table first, then insert a graph, okay, graph here, insert line graph, then I want to do this. Okay, I did the wrong graph. Let's try again. Insert, highlight this one first. Insert chart. I think it's this one. Scatter graph. Okay. This is the one. Scatter graph. So I can do this one. You have a lot of dot there. So this is the cumulative frequency graph. We call it ogive here. So you can type ogive here. Let me try again. Okay, let me try again. Insert the graph. Okay, insert the graph here. I want the, not this one. Okay, insert the graph, this one. Okay, this is scatter graph, right? Scatter graph. Again, get with a dot. So you can give a title. So you can give title here. Let's say, I'll give here. The title is going to give here. Okay, you want to show the point. You can right click here. Right click here. Then you say I want to add data label. So it can tell you the point. So this is how to actually show the table of this one. Okay, then let me do another calculation. I want to find a few more things. So for example, okay, go back. So okay, go back. Let's do the question first. So share the question again. Okay, the question. Compute the mean, median, and standard deviation. Okay, so compute the mean, median, and standard deviation. So let's see, I have, go back. Okay. What is the mean? Mean actually is the average, right? Average here. Median is the number right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. And the standard deviation is another way to calculate how things varies from each other. Okay? A lot of how are they varies from each other here. So let me go back to the team again to show you the calculation. So go back to the team again and then demo. So let me write something here easier. So I got the find the mean first. Mean, okay. I want to find the mean. So what to do is you can enter the formula for the mean. Is in the Excel. The mean is average here. Okay, average, average same as the average here. So where is the average here? You can find out from the data. Okay, all the number, 50 number there. Average out. Okay, this is the average here. Select them, then close the bracket. Okay, close the bracket here. So after you enter away, close the bracket. So then press enter. Is 64.4. So this is suppose this is the class mark, the class of 50 students. The average is 64.4, right? Then what is the medium? Medium, you can actually type the medium here. The command is this medium. So what you do is equal to type medium. Okay. DIAM. I think I made a mistake there. Okay. Medium, yeah. So MEDIAN. Okay. Medium. And then AN. Medium of all these 50 number, the number at the middle, right? So how far is it away? So close the bracket here. 69. So what does it mean now? It means that there are 50 students. Half of the student is score less than 69. Okay, half the students score less than 69, half of them more than 69. So you can count how many have less than 69. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay, 14, 15, 16, okay, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, okay, half of them, okay, 24, half of them is less than 69, okay, so another is more than 69, the rest are more than 69, so this is the medium here, about half of them, right? Then what are the standard deviation here? Standard deviation. Okay. Standard deviation, I think a bit. Let me use too long. Let me use a STD lah. So the command for this is just STD standard. Okay, STD deviation, right? I think I use this one. Okay, standard deviation. So STD, okay, this one actually. SCDVA, okay, I use this one. Then enter the bracket, the number. Equal to STD E. Okay, and open the bracket here. So the number are from here. Okay, close the bracket. Enter. Okay, then get standard deviation. This gives you a summary of how do you actually got the data, get the summary of data here, and this is what your PBL is all about. Okay, following this method. Okay, following this method here, you can actually get. So this PBL is 7%. You can do it alone, or you can pair up with your friends to do. All right. So an issue, the question are in the report. Okay, I will try. Let me, if you no issue, then you can stop here. Next week, I will try to collect, if possible, your PBL, right? PBL, I hope you do at home and try to figure out the answer. Okay, there are some answer, some question in the PBL is quite, let me see. Some question in the PBL is quite open-ended. Okay, because you can see that the last part, and this part, the bank officer want to find after study already, Then you look at the number, okay? Then you make a recommendation, huh? Do you want to keep the ATM if based on the condition is they must have at least 50 transactions per day and 85% of the day with minimal 30 transaction, okay? Average means the average is at least 50 transaction, 85% of day, minimum 30 transaction. Okay? What do you recommend? Okay, then you can restart reference. Okay, this allocation is 7%. So we will, okay, I try to get this next week. Next week, Friday. Of course, this Friday is over already. Very close. So we do it next Wednesday. Okay, next Wednesday, you submit. Okay, hard copy, right? Hard copy, so that I can see. You can do it alone. Okay, you can say that at most 3 people. Okay, you can do it at most 3 person in a group. Still, I still have it. But probably you can do it alone, fine. But you have 3 person, the most 3, right? Okay, so let me see anything else to want to say. So if not, I'll let you off already. Okay, so if not, you can go already. Right, this is actually.
Sir,
Yes.
what do you mean by a hard copy report? So we must print the Excel also.
Print, yeah, print.
Okay.
Then you can book together as a group, at most 3 person do one report, or you can do it single alone. Okay, fine. I don't. But the most 3 person, the most you can get 3 person do it in a group. It means one report. Don't need just see whether you need to don't need. Okay, I don't mind to do evaluation. Okay.
So Wednesday, right? You say Wednesday, right?
Next Wednesday Next
Okay,
Wednesday
now we celebrate CNY.
Okay. Try to get next Wednesday.
Can.
Okay. Then we will go on afterward. Then we will do chapter 5 straight away. Okay. Next week we do chapter 5 already. Okay. Okay. Submit the hard copy. Then you get the debt 7%. Okay. Fine. Okay. So we all for today. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you know,
Yeah.
our tutorial we need to submit one, right, to you.
Yes.
You got any
Today,
like?
actually not many question. I ask you 21, right? 21 2 part. Then the
I mean,
rest
for our previous one, like the rest.
do for you already, right? Until most of the part for you already. So tutorial 3, you need to submit, right? Tutorial 3, right? Only a few questions only. The one I did not do for you, you have to submit,
Email you
Please.
or
And then don't email me, right? Hard copy. Yeah.
Okay, later I give you.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, anything you want to clarify, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, anything you want to clarify, you can WhatsApp me, right? So hopefully you do this PBL, finish it, then everything will be okay already. Yes. Okay.
Happy.
Yeah. Okay. 17 is the last day, and because Friday you don't see each other, right? So next Wednesday we can submit.